Now, in the spring of 1990, Gorbachev had his great opportunity to follow through on his changes by rejecting communism himself and leading his people out of communism. His political rival, Boris Yeltsin, who'd been elected the president of the Russian Republic, a vast area which has 3/4 of all the land and half of all the people in the Soviet Union. Boris Yeltsin had decided to do that. In July of 1990, Yeltsin left the Communist Party, denounced it, and became a strong anti-communist. Gorbachev, however, refused to take this step and retained his ties with the Communist Party. This was politically fatal to Gorbachev, and the steady weakening of his influence, of his authority over the next year demonstrated that. And from July of 1990, when he was in firm control, until August of 1991, when he was captured, a prisoner of the coup plotters, that he went all that way down because he had not stayed ahead of the tide of history and had not left the Communist Party in time. Because of that, there was an appearance of a moving toward a restoration of communist control in the fall of 1990, the winter of 1991. But Yeltsin firmly resisted it, and indeed already in the army and in the secret police there had been remarkable changes in the attitudes of many of the key officers, so that when in August 1991 the coup was attempted, as everyone knows, it was a complete failure and resulted, except for capturing Gorbachev, it really accomplished nothing. The army wouldn't move, the KGB wouldn't move against the people, and Yeltsin emerged with the upper hand, and the Communist Party, as a result of that coup, was banned, its publications stopped, its buildings seized, and its power destroyed. That is how the events occurred. Like so much in history, when you look back at it from hindsight, it all seems sort of logical and flows along, but from the other side, looking ahead, as it looked even as recently as 1988, it did not appear that anything like this could happen. No one could visualize a change of this magnitude happening this fast. And that's where I think you see the hand of God. That's where you see the beginning, not the completion yet, but the beginning of the fulfillment of the promise of Our Lady of Fatima, that though Russia will scatter her arrows throughout the world, in the end, my Immaculate Heart will triumph. Russia will be converted, and there will be peace.
It is a pleasure to extend cordial greetings to the Knights of Columbus. Who is not aware of your outstanding history of charitable endeavors carried out in fruitful and fraternal collaboration? I wish to encourage you to remain steadfast in your love for Christ and in your many deserving efforts to defend and promote His saving message. Continue to stand up for the dignity and value of all human life, especially that of the unborn, the elderly, and the handicapped. Persevere in your support for the Christian family and for institutions of Catholic education. May the Knights of Columbus always be known for their earnest and persevering prayer. This is my hope for you and your families and for all those who are dear to you. May God bless you all.